What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Harry the Horse Barbecue, and today we're going to try out a 48-hour brisket. Keep it locked.
Harry the Horse Barbecue.
Here we have a brisket from Costco, and it's probably the best location to find a decent quality brisket without super breaking the bank. This is a USDA prime brisket from Costco. The net weight is nearly 16 pounds at $5.49 a pound, making this about $87. All right, step one, let's get this brisket out of the package. Cut along the decal, pop it right open. Come on, let go. By 48 hours, we mean that I'm gonna season this brisket 24 hours ahead of time. Then it's gonna take about 12 hours to cook, and then it's going to rest overnight for another 12 hours. So that's 48 hours in total. Let's see if actually putting 48 hours into a piece of meat actually is worth it. And you guys have seen us trim plenty of briskets on this channel before, but I like to do it. I think every time you see it, it's useful information. All right, y'all, and there we have it, front to back. This brisket is trimmed up pretty nicely, looking real nice. Nice good lines, nice shape to it, real aerodynamic, nice little end cut there, looking all right. So usually we hit it with some Q glue. Ever since I started mentioning Q glue on this channel, it is really hard to find from Savory Spice. If you haven't followed Savory Spice, they actually reposted a video of ours, so go check that out. It's from our rib rub comparison video. Q glue is kind of MIA. They're always out of stock, so I don't have any on hand. So we're going down with no binder today, and we're gonna season this Jerby style. Pepper, salt, Lawry's. Shout out Jerby Barbecue. But for this, I want the seasoning to be pretty standard for a brisket if we're gonna see how the 24-hour period of seasoning makes a difference, if at all. Chud punch, pepper, salt, Lawry's, in that order. As you can see, we have our well-seasoned brisket all the way around. We're gonna pop this on a sheet tray, pop it into the fridge, 24 hours of just marinating in our mixture of spices here. And we'll bring you guys back in about 24 hours when we're about to hit the smoker and let this ride on some oak and cherry wood smoke for about 12 hours. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, y'all, it's about 24 hours later. We are ready to throw this brisket on. And as you can see, if we take a closer look at this brisket, it's almost like the color of the meat has actually gotten darker. I'm really interested to see how this turns out with a 24-hour seasoning process. Cooker is pretty much up to temp. It's pretty chilly out here. It's about 40 degrees, maybe a little less, but we got to rock this brisket out. So let's get it on the cooker. Right about there looks good to me. Quite smoky. We'll check in periodically throughout the cook. It's a standard brisket cook from here on out. We're going to spray with apple cider vinegar and water throughout the cook. We're gonna wrap probably about 10 hours in. We'll catch you guys back probably in 3 to 4 hours when we take our first look. Meet you back. All right, y'all, it's been about 4 hours on this brisket. Let's take a look. We really haven't opened this lid once, except to throw a turkey breast on there. A little special bonus for this episode. Looking pretty nice on camera. It looks a little dark on the, like the end cut side. And that's because it's pretty close to the wall. Looking a little dry up top. We're just spritzing with apple cider vinegar and water. We've got a little pooling on the back end. I'm just gonna... Looking pretty good. Looking real nice. Little pooling, a little dark back there. We'll keep spritzing. Bonus turkey breast. We'll bring you guys back when we check back on it in a few hours. Peace. Bonus turkey breast. Went with the chud boat on the turkey breast. Threw it closer to the firebox to try to crisp up some of that skin. Poured a bunch of duck fat on it. So all that duck fat is just down in that foil. Looking good. Oh yeah. Looking good all around. All right, y'all. We are on hour 9 of this brisket. It's a pretty chilly one out here tonight, but let's go take a look at what the hour 9 brisket looks like. Turn the thing around. I'm gonna need a spotlight. Here is brisket on hour 9. I've had a little bit of an issue with pooling because the pooling did not just occur on the flat here. It occurred pretty much all along the top of the brisket. I don't know if this is a result of no binder or maybe the 24-hour seasoning process. Not quite ready to wrap yet, still looking really wet on the surface. Then what we're gonna do is let this rock at least another hour. All right, y'all, so that's what the brisket's looking like at hour 9. I'm not super concerned with temperature at this point, really just fat render and sort of the wet look on the outside. So once it's done, it's going straight in the oven overnight for a 12-hour rest in my oven at 170 degrees. It's the lowest my oven goes, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. And here we have it, everyone, a 48-hour brisket. This brisket took about 13 and a half hours to finish up cooking. Then it rested for about 2 hours. Then I put it in my oven at 170 degrees Fahrenheit for about another 12-hour rest. Let's unwrap this and see how we did. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Come on. Can't forget all the goodies in the bag. I mean, come on. This is just free tallow. Can't let anything go to waste. This guy's looking great. Oh man, this thing's wiggling, jiggling all over the place. Looking real nice. End cut first. I mean, looking amazing. That fat is rendered beautifully. With just tasting the end cut, does it taste dramatically different with the 24-hour seasoning? Maybe a little deeper flavor, like throughout the meat, but man, just tastes like a standard delicious brisket to me. Let's take some slices. Oof, this is slicing real nice. And this is about as much as we're gonna get out of the flat. Can we just see how juicy this is? The flat is amazing. How many times do you say that about a flat? Oh, it's just breaking apart. Looking good to me, guys. That's a beautifully cooked point. Nice smoke ring in there. I'm going straight for the burnt end. Have you ever seen a piece more amazing than this? Possibly, but this is a good looking slice of brisket, man. Oh yeah, breaking apart real easy. Here we go. Oh my God. That is the piece, guys. Can you just see how it's wiggling around? Look at this. There's some good point meat slices too. Not a part of this brisket that I wouldn't eat. All right, y'all, and that's our 48-hour brisket. Going from the seasoning process all the way through the rest process, it makes a pretty killer brisket. I think nonetheless, you can't go wrong with a heavy seasoning of black pepper, kosher salt, and some Lawry's, whether it's 24 hours ahead of time or right before it goes in the cooker. Whatever you have time for is what I suggest doing, but this is a pretty killer method. I think it's seasoned beautifully all the way through. If you found this video informative or you like what you saw in this video, give it a thumbs up. If it's your first time watching us and you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'd also love to see what you guys are cooking up at home, so tag me on Instagram at HarryTheHorseBarbecue so I can check out what you guys are cooking. If you want me to cook something in particular, hit us up in the comments down below. I love hearing from you guys, love hearing some ideas. I've got this fatty burnt end piece that's calling my name. Plus I haven't eaten today, so we'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for sticking around. We're out of here, guys. Mmm.